Jenny McDowell joins us today, talks to Emory Volleyball. Coach, getting ready for a trip to Juniata this weekend, but let's talk about last weekend, 3-1 record at the round robin too.
Yeah, we knew we had a tough schedule going into it, and especially that first day where we started against CMU in a really tough, hard-fought match, and came out on top, but Carnegie Mellon's a great team, and then had to turn around about 20 minutes later and play another great team in Chicago, and came up a little short. Didn't play our best match, but Chicago played really well, but I love the way our team responded. The next morning, came back against Brandeis, played a solid match, and then a couple hours later had to play Washington University, another great team in the top 20, and came out with a win. So coming out of the weekend 3-1, I mean, we wanted to go 4-0, but happy where we are.
That's one of the things, obviously, you weren't happy, you're disappointed about the Chicago outcome, but like you mentioned, your kids bounced back against the following day, especially against WashU.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a great history with them over the years of a great rivalry, so both teams are excited about that match. And I wasn't sure how we were going to respond, and we responded better than I ever expected and played a real complete match against WashU. And we know in a couple more weeks we're going to go back into conference, and everybody's going after each other, so it should be a fun tournament in a couple weeks.
Now, this weekend, as we just mentioned a little bit ago, going up to Juniata, which is, and really for a great tournament. I mean, Geneva College is your first opponent, kind of under the radar, really great record, undefeated in their conference, and then you have Eastern, and then you play Juniata.
Yeah, Geneva, a really good team, leading their conference, beat Thomas More, who's a perennial NCAA tournament team we've seen a couple times. So we've seen them on film, very, very good team. And then I think Eastern and Juniata are two of the top teams in the country. Eastern, this is as good of a team as they've had in a long time. Watch a couple their matches on film. They're really big, extremely well coached. And then there's Juniata, who's looking back, probably historically one of the top 2 programs in the nation for Division III, and Heather Pavlik does a great job with that team. Outstanding, very athletic setter, really good outside. So we have our hands full, but I call these guys the road warriors. We've been on the road for a long time, and they know how to handle it, and we have a really good time as a team on the road. So excited to take off again tomorrow morning.
Talk about kind of a couple more weeks of the regular season, then you start getting into the postseason, but talk about what you'll expect out of your seniors coming down the stretch here during crunch time.
Yeah, all 3 of them have had a fantastic year. We had a little team meeting last night. We talked about making this a special time for our seniors, and they've given their heart and soul to the program. So we come back next weekend to celebrate the 3 seniors and a great tournament. Again, you have Clarkson coming in, Randolph Macon, Barry. You have some very good teams coming in again. So we're excited to celebrate their careers, and I love the fact that all 3 of them are ending, one of their best years ever in their senior years. So it'll be a fun time to celebrate them.
All right, Coach, we'll let you get back to work. Thanks very much for your time. Good luck at Juniata, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.